Hi guys, welcome back to Asia O'Hara Home. My name is Asia O'Hara, and you guys already saw the thumbnail. You know what we're doing today. We are decorating this gorgeous Candyland tree for my kitchen. So stick around, it's going to be fabulous. Hi guys, so here we are in my kitchen, and this is our tree. She's a 9-foot Ecopine by Vickerman, which is probably one of my favorite lines of Christmas trees. They're awesome. They have a ton of different options. This is a 9-foot by 44-inch diameter, pencil, ultra slim. She's unlit, so it's a lot of work, I know, but I like to be able to have, options if I'm gonna do clear lights or colored lights or warm or cool or whatnot. So she's unlit, so first we have to put her lights on and then we can go from there. Okay, so these are our lights. They're also by Vickerman. They're the snake lights, green wire, 1000 LED. They're 8 function. This is the function that I like the best because a lot of the other ones are too distracting for me. But yeah, they're also from Vickerman. I'll also link these below. And these are kind of my go-to for when I have to light an unlit tree because there's so many different options as far as like the light functions. So yeah, so here we go. Okay, so when lighting a tree, I like to go up and down the tree in vertical lines as opposed to spiraling around the tree. I find it is easier to take the lights off after the season when you've gone up and down as opposed to around the tree. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going in and out of each section, going deep into the core of the tree and then back out to the tips of the branches, going straight up in a vertical line, and then I will take that same strand and go back down. These lights also do not connect end to end like most lights, so I like to start each next strand at the bottom so I know where the connections are. And when I know that I'm going to be putting a lot of decor on a tree, I will save a couple strands of lights so that after the tree is decorated, I can go back and sprinkle in another layer of lights on the outside of the decor. And for this tree, I'll be doing that, but with snake lights that are on white wire so that they don't stand out against the decor. Okay, so we're gonna start with the topper. I have these cute mid-size cupcake picks. So I'm gonna use these to just start to build a base for my topper. And this is really simple, anyone can do this. Just find a space for each one that looks like it makes sense to you and makes sense to your tree, and put her right there. Then I will start to sprinkle some of these picks down into the body of the tree so that the topper blends into the rest of the tree and it's not just a completely separate element. Next, I have these cute giant faux lollipops. They're the largest thing that I have, so I'm going to put them in early so they have a home. I also have some slightly smaller blue and yellow lollipops. I'm going to put them in as well. Next is time for baubles. I have just a couple of these 8-inch opaque iridescent baubles, and I'm just using a piece of floral wire and wrapping them, nestling them into the heart of the tree, and just finding a branch and wrapping the wire around just one time so they're nice and snug. Next we have these cute little cuddly guys, these little fuzzy flocked lollipops, and as you can see, we're doing this tree in layers. I have just separated every piece of large decor item I have, and we're just doing layers of each item across the tree. So whatever you have to use, just go in layers, do one entire layer of each item, and then move on to the next. It's time for a ribbon, my favorite part. I have this blush pink faux velour 4-inch ribbon. I'm going to do a bow tutorial later, so I will show you exactly how I do these bows. But for now, I'm just taking the ribbon, creating my bows, finding a spot, wiring it in with floral wire, and then cascading the loops throughout the tree into the negative space, if that makes sense. Again, I'm going to do a detailed tutorial on this later, but when you're making your loops and tails for your bows, you just want to make sure that they're nice and open and curved, and they have a lot of life and body to them. It'll really add a ton of dimension to your tree or whatever item you're decorating today. Next, I have this 2.5-inch light blue glittered ribbon, and I'm going to do the same process with her, tucking her into the spots where the previous ribbon began, and just looping her through with floral wire, finding her homes and placing her there. And we have these 2.5-inch pastel baubles. I'm taking a piece of floral wire and just creating little trios. So I just take a piece of about 10-inch floral wire and put 3 baubles onto the wire, twist the wire together like a little bread tie, and I will wire that into the tree. And you can keep these together as trios after Christmas and just put them in a tote, and the next year they're ready to go. And for our last large decor items, I have these 8-inch pastel baubles in blue, yellow, and green that I'm going to tuck in. And now it is time for glass. This is our collection of glass ornaments for the kitchen. There's everything. There's glittered macarons, there's donuts, there's lollipops, there's milkshakes, there's banana splits, there's popcorn bins, there's bubblegum dishers, there's little cups of hot cocoa with marshmallows, everything sweet and delicious you could think of. We have it here in glass. Okay guys, listen to me. When you are working with glass, do not, I repeat, do not use ornament hooks. Go to the craft store, get yourself some floral wire. I like to use like 18 or 20 gauge. You can use any gauge that you like. You can cut it into any length that you like. If you use the ornament hooks, the ornaments will fall off the tree, they will break, you will cry, Christmas will be ruined, your family will never talk to you again, it will just be an absolute nightmare. Okay, and now we are finishing everything off with a last little sprinkling of picks. These are mostly smaller picks and spray picks. things that have multiple items and smaller items coming off of each little arm. So I'm just going in, and a lot of these I will leave outside of the tree, meaning the little accoutrement or whatnot that are on the ends of the arms will stick out from the tree, so it has some playfulness and there's a sense of musicality to the tree, and it's not so straight up and down. Okay, I think we are done. So come close and I will show you around. Well, thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of time with me today and decorating this delicious sweet treat of a Christmas tree. Stick around, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss anything, because we have a ton more of Candyland decor to do in the kitchen. So until then, later.